Yo guys, what's up? I have another free pick video for today. These are for the MLB picks on Tuesday, which means it is Taco Tuesday for you guys on Prizepicks. We have a massive 15-game slate, so a lot of matchups to look at, which means we have even better player props since there are so many matchups. And you guys can look at the screen right now. We are on a crazy run still. In the last 22 free player props that I've given you guys on this YouTube channel, we have hit 16 of those 22 plays, which is insane. That is including the last two I just gave in the last video, both cashed as well. So make sure if you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe. I post these videos every single day, helping you guys out, giving you my favorite, 2 or 3 player props for the next day. And I post them as early as possible before lines get changed. All it's going to do by subscribing is just put me on your guys' homepage. You don't have to, search for my name. It's just going to make it quicker and easier for you guys. So make sure you do that. And then also go ahead and like the video. It would help me out a lot. But let's hop into it. So before we get into the 2 plays today, real quick, I just want to remind everyone that I post, 2 or 3 plays on YouTube, but every single day I send out another 10, anywhere from like 8 to 15 extra plays every single day in my VIP. My VIP right now is completely free. So you guys will get a 10 to 15 extra plays every single day for the MLB for completely free. All you have to do to get in VIP is just sign up for the Sleeper app with code GHOST and you get a $100 deposit match, or sign up on the Chalkboard app with code GHOSTLOCKS and you get a $100 deposit match there as well. So you just have to download one of these apps. Just doesn't have to be both. Download one of these apps, deposit at least $10. Remember, you get your deposit match up to 100. So honestly, just put as much as you can because the deposit match is literally free money. But if you don't want to do that, at least $10 on one of these apps, and then just let me know. You can comment on this video. You can DM me on these apps. You can email me. As long as you guys let me know, I will send you guys the link. You guys will get into VIP, and you have the next 30 days straight of all my favorite player props for every single day. And we have been crushing. Every time we have a 15-game slate, we go at least 70%. This last weekend, we had 3 15-game slates in a row. We went 6 for 8, 5 for 7, I believe, and then 5 for 6 or something like that. I know this last weekend, 3 days, we missed like 4 plays, I want to say, which is insane. So we have another 15-game slate for Tuesday. So make sure you guys don't miss out on all of those plays, okay? Plus, you guys get the free deposit matches, and I'll talk about it later in this video, but those apps are really good as well, but I'll explain that later. Now, let's hop into the plays. So the first play we have, again, you guys already know we're going to pitcher strikeouts. Everyone that's watched any of my videos before knows this is literally all we bet on in the MLB. It is so good. The first play we have is Cole Ragans under 7 pitcher strikeouts. So he's playing Minnesota. Minnesota is a decent matchup for us. I like this right here. I'm pretty sure they're ranked right at 18. I could be off by 1 or 2, but right around 18th in the league when it comes to striking out, which means they're, in the top 12 teams at not striking out, which is solid. So it's not the best matchup in the world, but it is a very solid matchup, very decent team at not striking out. And you guys can see here, he has gone over 4 out of the last 5 games. However, this game right here was against Oakland, and this is a very important game to look at because Oakland is one of the worst teams in the league. They strike out, I swear to God, every time they're at the plate, they're striking out. It is so bad. They're number 2 in the league at striking out most, and he only got 7 strikeouts against them. He did get 12 against Detroit, which obviously is super impressive. That's probably why this line is still so high at 7, and a lot of people are just going to see that right away and then instantly bet the over. But we're smarter than that. We're actually going to sit here and do the research. He only had 8 against Milwaukee. Milwaukee, again, one of the worst teams in the league at striking out. He 8's obviously solid, but I'm shocked he got 12 against Detroit and only 7 against Oakland. He should have gotten at least 10 against Oakland, to be honest. But Minnesota's a solid matchup here. This is stupidly favored to go under as well. This is at like minus 160, I want to say. Usually a like solid bet is when you get to that minus 125. Minus 130 is a really good bet. This is at minus 160, which is insane. All that means is you guys just want like the lower number, or the higher number, but it's a negative, right? So like minus 130, solid, minus 125, solid, but minus 160 is a really good bet for us. So this is super favored to go under. Plus, in general, I just like going under on pitcher strikeouts, and that Minnesota matchup is pretty nice for us. This second play, I'll check. I could double check it, but I don't think it's on Prizepicks yet. So Bello, let's see. It's right. It would be right here. Yeah, so he's not up on Prize Picks yet. Another reason why I've been kind of annoyed with Prize Picks lately, they just take so long to post their plays, and their lines are always worse because this is on Raggins right there is at 7.5 on Sleeper and Chalkboard. So at the beginning of the video, I said I'm going to talk about why Sleeper and Chalkboard are better apps. It's because they have better lines. Basically, they put the line, they give you guys better lines. They pay you a little bit less money, a little bit less. You guys won't even be able to tell the difference, trust me. But they pay you a little bit less because their lines are so much better and you hit 10 times more. Literally, since I've hopped on these apps, I make 10 times more than money I was making on Prize Picks or Underdog because the lines are that much different. Like, think about how many times you lose by 0.5 or even 1 on these apps, you're hitting. So when you lose by 0.5 on Prize Picks on these apps, you would have won that bet. So I literally win 5, 10 times more my money on these apps, even though they pay out a little bit less, but it's super, super worth it. So Bellows at 4.5 on here. Like I just said, Prize Picks is probably going to put him up at 4. Again, they're going to put him up later. It's just because I'm doing this video early like I always do. So if you guys only have Prize Picks in your state or something like that, don't worry. You guys are still going to get this play. It's just going to be posted up later, most likely by the time you're watching this video. But he's going to be posted at 4 on Prize Picks most likely. So at 4, I still like it because obviously if I'm going under at 4.5, that means I think at most he's getting 4. So worst case scenario on Prize Picks, you guys are going to tie. But I still like it under at 4, no problem. He is playing Baltimore. Baltimore not only is ranked top 10 in the league at not striking out, they have recently been even better than they were at the beginning of the season. So on the season, they're top 10, but realistically in the last week or so, they're really more like top 6 or 7. They've been really, really good in the last week. So I really like the matchup against Baltimore, not to mention earlier in the season when he played Baltimore, he got 3 strikeouts against them, which I don't think holds too much weight. I don't like to look back, a month or two at the beginning of the season or whatever and see what he did against them last time he played them. So I don't want to look too much into that, but it is kind of a cool little bonus to know that he went under last time he played them. And then this is an away game as well, which is also another bonus. But you guys can see he got 6 against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay and Pitt are the 2 times he went over this line at 4.5. Tampa Bay and Pitt are by far the 2 worst teams he's played. So we expected him to go over. That's nothing crazy. He got 6 and 7, solid, but every time he plays even a half decent team, this dude is flying under this number. He had 1 against Washington, 4 against St. Louis right here. And it doesn't show right here, but if you went back a few games, he played the A's, and I think he only got it was 2 or 3 strikeouts he got against the A's. So he didn't even hit this line against the A's, which again, I just talked about it with Raggins earlier. That's pretty embarrassing. I'm not going to lie that he didn't hit that against the A's. So if he's not going over against them, I really like his under here again. Every time he plays a half decent team, he's going under this. So he's playing a really good team in Baltimore. I definitely think he goes under this line at 4.5 right here. So these are the 2 plays. Quick video for you guys. I wanted to find 3 plays. I really thought I could, but I didn't want to push it. If one of these lines are like crazy bumps and you guys don't want to take it, you guys can do this play. Again, if this play wins, I'm not taking credit. If it loses, I'm not taking credit. This is just a bonus if you want to do it, okay? But again, I'm not counting this towards the YouTube video picks or anything like that. This is just a slight little bonus if you guys want another play. But you guys can do McKenzie over. I was looking over here, and he went over 5 games in a row, which is awesome, right? But the craziest part is he's playing Colorado at 4.5. I don't even know why this line's at 4.5 in general, just because he's been killing this over every single game. But Colorado's like I think they're 5th worst in the league at striking out. So they strike out 5th most in the entire league. So this is by far the best matchup he's had out at any of these games. And he's gone over against all these teams. Not to mention, Houston's one of the better teams in the league at literally the best team in the league at not striking out. Mets are one of the better teams in the league at not striking out. And so the fact he went over against all these teams and now he has the best matchup out of all these games and his line's at 4.5, I wanted to go over, but that seems too good. That is the definition of a trap bet. So I'm personally not doing that play just because it seems sketchy, but if you guys need another play and you're really trying to search for another play, you guys can do it. I don't hate it. Just personally, I'm kind of a little terrified of that play because it seems way too good. I literally don't know why they would ever put that at 4.5. It doesn't make any sense. That should be at least 5.5. So I'm staying away, but if you guys want that, you guys can do that. But these are the two plays I really like. Okay, so Bello under, Ragans under, and again, these lines are better on Sleeper and Chalkboard. They're going to have it at 4.5, 7.5. Prizepicks is going to have it at 4 and 7. Again, like I said earlier, you guys are going to hit 10 times more on these apps. You just are, just because the 0.5s matter so much, especially in the MLB. So again, if you guys just download the apps, I'll put all the links below to make it quicker for you guys. Download Sleeper, it's code GHOST. Chalkboard's code GHOSTLOCKS. As long as you guys put in that code before you deposit, you will also get that $100 deposit match. So again, even if you guys don't even care about the VIP, you don't want any of my plays, still hop on the apps. You're going to make more money and you get the free $100 deposit match, which is awesome. But other than that, guys, these are the plays. Again, remember to please go ahead and like the video. It helped me out a lot. And then go ahead and, again, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. I'm helping you guys out, posting these free pick videos every single day for you guys. So go ahead and subscribe, and then also drop comments below if you guys hit after last video's plays, or if you guys are in VIP and you've been cashing, anything like that. You guys have your own plays. Anything you guys want to let me know, go ahead, drop it in the comments. I'm going to reply and like all the comments. So make sure you do that as well. Other than that, guys, good luck with all your plays, and I'll catch you in the next video.